Neuropsychologists at the University of Pennsylvania used brain scan tests to show that when a man's brain is in the resting state, at least 70% of its electrical activity is shut down. On the other hand, scans of women's brain showed 90% activity during the same state, confirming that women are constantly receiving and analyzing information from their environment. A woman knows her children's secret fears, their friends, their hopes, dreams, their romances, what they are thinking, how they are feeling, and most importantly, their misbehaviors. When a man goes to a toilet, he usually goes for one reason and one reason only. Women use toilets as social lounges and therapy rooms. Women who go to a toilet as strangers can come out best friends and lifelong buddies. Men can never find a pair of socks, but their CDs are in alphabetical order. Women can always find the missing set of car keys, but rarely the most direct route to their destination. Men are amazed how a woman can't see a red flashing oil light on the car dashboard, but can spot a dirty sock in a dark corner 50 meters away. Women are bewildered by men who can consistently parallel park a car in a tight spot using a rear view mirror but can never find the G spot. If a woman is out driving and gets lost, she will stop and ask for directions. To a man, this is a sign of weakness. He will drive round in circles for hours and hours, muttering things like, "Oh, I have found a new way to get there," or "I'm in the general area and hey, I recognize that petrol station." It's obvious to a woman when another woman is upset or feeling hurt, while a man would generally have to physically witness tears, a temper tantrum, or be slapped around the face before he would even have a clue anything was going on. Like most female mammals, women are equipped with far more finely tuned sensory skills than men. As childbearers and nest defenders, women needed the ability to sense even subtle mood and attitude changes in others. Woman's intuition is mostly a woman's acute ability to notice small details and changes in the appearance or behaviors of others. It's something that throughout history has bewildered men who play around and are invariably caught. Think about it. Your wife can see a blonde hair on your coat from 20 feet, but she might hit the garage door when she parks the car. Since 1990, there has been overwhelming evidence to support the scientific view that we are born with much of our brain software already in place. Research shows that we are more a product of our biology than the victims of our social stereotypes. We are different because our brain is wired differently. This causes us to perceive the world in different ways and have different values and priorities. Not better nor worse, just different. In a room of 50 couples, it takes the average woman less than 10 minutes to analyze the relationship between each couple in the room. When a woman enters a room, her superior sensory abilities enable her to rapidly identify couples who are getting on with each other, who has had an argument, or who is making advance on their relationship, and where the competitive or friendly women are. When a man enters a room, it's a different history. Men scan the room looking for exits and entries. His ancient brain wiring evaluates where a potential attack may come from and possible escape routes. Next, he looks for familiar faces or possible enemies and then scans the room layout. His logical mind will register things that need to be fixed or repaired, such as broken windows or blown light bulbs. Meanwhile, the women have scanned all the faces in the room and know what is what, who is who and how they're all feeling. It's not so much that women have super senses. It's more that man's senses have been dulled, comparatively speaking dulled. In a woman's world of higher perceptiveness, she expects a man to read her verbal, the vocal, and body language signals and to anticipate her needs, just as another woman would do. A woman quietly assumes that a man will know what she wants or needs, and when he doesn't pick up on her cues, she accuses him of being insensitive. Even wouldn't have a clue? Men everywhere nag. Am I supposed to be a mind reader? Research proves that men are poorer mind readers, but the good news is most can be trained to improve their awareness of nonverbal and intuitive vocal messages. At night, a woman can be aroused from a deep sleep immediately by a high-pitched sound, like a baby's cry. Men, to woman's great annoyance, will snore unsoundly, but his brain is wired to hear sounds associated with movement and even the sound of a twig breaking outside his window. It can bring him wide awake in a split second to defend against a possible attack. The Greek philosopher Aristotle believed that the center for thought lay in the heart while the brain helped cool the body. This is why the heart is the object of many of our expressions of emotion. Take this into consideration that you must educate yourself about the biological and psychological needs of your life partner in your relationship. You do this, she or he will be with you forever. This is the only practical key for a healthy and happy relationship. There is no shortcut in real life.